Hey guys, welcome to the Cyberspace VR. We have a great video coming at you today. But first, I just want to ask you to please subscribe, drop a like, and drop a comment in the comments so that we can know what you'd like to see in the future for cool VR content.
Exactly, yeah. Join the community. People tend to like it. We tend to like you. So let's get things rolling. Okay. So today we're talking about the top 10 paid Oculus Quest 2 games. And yeah, we like this list a lot, actually.
Yep.
We're really excited about it. There are some awesome games that I actually just want to go play right now kind of thing.
Right.
So they're really good games. Let's go ahead and jump right in. The first three you're probably very, very familiar with because they've been around for a long time. Maybe not Pistol Whip as much, but Beat Saber and Super Hot are the first two. So let's dive into those ones and why they're so dang good.
Right, so these two games have been a staple of the VR community for a long time. Beat Saber is it's just awesome. Like, there's no way around it. Like, if you have VR, you need Beat Saber. Like, in my opinion, it is a must-have. And I know people talk about that, like, oh, it's a must-buy. No, like, seriously, you are wasting your VR life if you're not playing Beat Saber. It's so fun. It gets you moving. It's just addictive. It's like that classic arcadey feel. It just brings back those wonderful feelings of playing Guitar Hero when I was a kid. So I just can't recommend Beat Saber enough.
Yeah, it's a phenomenal game. They keep updating it, putting new songs out. If you want to invest more money into it, you can invest money into some really awesome albums by really famous bands. Really, really cool. Yep. Awesome game. Great for parties, great for friends, great for hangouts if you want to show people and get them into the VR game. Super Hot, same kind of thing. Amazing game. These two games, they never die. We've been playing these games since we had the Vive, and we got that years ago. So fun. They just never get old. So much to do and tap into. So they're worth the money that they're to pay for them. They're worth it. Very fun. Those are our top two on the list.
Yep. For those of you who haven't been on our channel for a long time, we actually ran a business where we rented out virtual reality equipment and brought it to people's houses for parties, such as like work parties or birthday parties. And these are the two games that we played the most. Right? We stuck people in these games all the time. Those and Richie's playing experience, but that's kind of more specific to that situation. So that's not even on the list, but those two games, perfect for it.
Yeah, agreed. The third one on our list is Pistol Whip. I believe this one's a little bit newer.
It's fairly new.
Fairly new. So fun. If you love Beat Saber, if you love Super Hot, this one's like a combination of the two.
Yep.
Because you've got the beat, you got the music, you got the rhythm, but then you also have kind of the guys to shoot at. They're like robot, crystallized guys. Yep. It's hard to explain. Gosh, this game is so fun.
Yep.
So appealing. So visually appealing.
Yeah, I've put several hours into Pistol Whip, and it's just addictive.
Yeah. Definitely worth the money you pay for it.
Yep. So those three games are just kind of the staple ones that you'll see recommendations for those a lot of the time, and we have some other ones on the list that are also recommendations, but those three are our big.
That's the core set. If you're getting a Oculus Quest 2 and you're like, what do I start out with? Those ones are the ones you start out with.
They're arcadey. They feel good for just putting it on, and it works, and it's not complicated to learn how to play. Cool. So the next one that we have is another big one that's really popular is Population 1. And this is just a battle royale in VR, so it kind of plays similar to PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. You just run around trying to kill people, be the last one to survive. So pretty simple, pretty awesome, kind of competitive VR game.
Yeah, the battle royale genre, I mean, absolutely exploded.
Yep.
Exploded. It is huge. Everybody's trying, Call of Duty, everybody's trying to just tap into that and make their own battle royale. So it's about time that we got an awesome one on VR, so definitely a recommendation if you're into those games, Fortnite, things like that. This is going to be a great transition for you.
Yep. The next one is another first-person shooter. It's Contractors VR. This is kind of like a CSGO type, to shoot 'em up, you're just playing first-person shooter, killing people. So super fun, get it, blow off some steam, shoot it, it's fun. I like gun games in VR because as opposed to just moving your screen and aiming, right? You can move, you can turn your head and you have your gun over here, and then to aim, you actually line up the sights. And obviously, if you've played VR, you know how that works. Yeah. But super fun, super cool game. So recommend that one.
All right, so the next game we want to talk about is one of my favorites on the Quest, Vader Immortal, the series. There's 3 different games. There's the first episode, second, and third. These are really fun.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, it's a game, but it's almost like a movie that you're in and you're a part of. You're part of the story.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting.
Yeah, I really like Vader Immortal. So the first episode is only $10, and they're all only $10, but to get all 3, it's $30. But I would say getting the first episode for the $10 just to get the lightsaber dojo is worth it alone. Lightsaber dojo, if you remember in like the first Star Wars movie when Luke's like got the visor on and he's like deflecting the bullets from the little ball, that's basically what it is, except obviously you can see because, you know, we don't have the Force, but super fun, and then they're like you can do lightsaber fighting, so it's fun. $10, I think it's an easy sell.
Yeah.
So.
Especially if you love the franchise, if you love Star Wars, getting all 3, spending $30 to have your own almost personalized VR Star Wars experience.
Yep.
Very cool.
For sure.
Yeah, and again, the dojo and things like that keep the game fresh if you want to just keep having a fun time with the lightsaber and the Force and stuff. So yeah, but my only complaint is that it is so good and ends so quickly.
Yeah,
that is my only complaint.
It's not very long at all. So,
but I think it's worth the money.
Right.
It's worth being on the top list.
Right, and there's more Star Wars content coming to the Quest 2, so like I think it's Star Wars Outer Rim or Tales from the Outer Rim. There's more stuff coming out, so just pay attention to that. I would say just lump that into there because it's all going to be fairly similar, just a cool Star Wars experience if you're a Star Wars fan, which I am a huge Star Wars fan. So great, awesome, cool paid VR games. That's that one. The next one is Creed Rise to Glory. This is a boxing game. It's really popular. A lot of people are buying it. The cool thing about this game is it has a demo, and a lot of these games have demos. But go give it a try because it's a little pricey. Go play a demo, see if you like the combat because that's some of the complaints that people have. So go give it a try before you buy. But it has to make it on the list because it's just super popular. Excuse me.
Aww. Fiance. That's worth keeping in the video. We'll talk to you later, fiance. One thing that I want to say about that is right now is a really good time to get this Creed game because the Logan Paul Mayweather fight is coming up, which is absolutely ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, I just wanted to put that plug in there because what the heck. On to the next one.
Okay, this next one is very under the radar, but I think it's super underrated. It's Hollow Point. I actually am like a real life archer. Like I have like a compound bow and everything, and I love to go shooting. So Hollow Point is like super fun. It's like a 3D kind of like archery trainer. Obviously, you're not actually shooting a bow and arrow, but like. There's things that pop up all over, there's guys running around, and you have to be really fast at shooting them, and it gets really intense, and it's really fun, really good if you want to have a good workout, but it's a simple game, it's not very complicated, I think it's like $10, so it's just a cool
It's one of those really good, well-made games that kind of stays under the radar, but is always going to be a good pick.
Right.
It's a way to keep it fresh. You know, a lot of these YouTube channels are talking about some other games, but we wanted to put that one in there just to remind you that there's some really good games that can make it onto a top 10 list that maybe you're not aware of.
Right.
So.
I first played this game on the HTC Vive back when we first got VR, and like I loved it, and then they put it on Quest. Heck yeah! So go check that out. It's a great game. I think it's super underrated. The next one is In Death Unchained. And this is another bow and arrow game, but it's kind of like a little bit more combat based.
Yeah, the reviews on this one were really good.
Yeah, everyone loves this game.
Tons of 5 stars, like holy cow.
Yeah, so go check that one out if that's something you're interested in. If you like the bow mechanic, maybe you played Skyrim in VR on like a different platform or whatever. If you like that archery mechanic, this is a great game for you. So go check it out. The last one that we have is Until You Fall. This is a roguelike, and so for those of you who aren't like super familiar with roguelikes, what it is every time you start the game, you're playing it from the beginning. So there's no save file, and every time you play it, it's going to be a little bit different. So it's almost like survival based, and the further you get, the better.
Very cool. So that wraps up our top 10 paid Quest 2 VR games. We hope you like the video, and I'm sure there's lots of amazing games that you love. Comment below what your top 10 would be or what your top 1 would be. Let us know. I'm sure there's some differences. No problem. Let's talk about it, and maybe we can make a part 2 video later about some of the recommendations from our viewers. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Subscribe, like, comment.
Yep, and we'll see you next time.